Hey guys, Joshua here. I'll be focusing on what filmmakers, specifically those behind the camera, should be doing to enhance their careers in 2025. Before we begin, remember to like and subscribe so we can travel through this evolving industry together.
Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to reveal my biggest tips for actors in 2025. In fact, it doesn't really matter what year it is, just get it done.
For my first tip, learn and become adept in at least 2 different departments. It's essential due to the current competitive market. Being a filmmaker is about more than just calling the shots now. To truly stand out, you need to be adept in at least 2 production departments. Why? Because filmmaking is a collaborative art form, but it's also an industry that benefits more to those who are versatile. If you're skilled in multiple areas, you're not only more valuable to a production team, you also become a better storyteller. For example, let's say you're a director and you understand cinematography. You'll be able to frame your shots to convey your vision better. Or, if you're a VFX designer, having skills in video editing gives you a greater understanding in the art of timing, placement, and knowledge of optimal angling. Another example is if you're a makeup artist doubling as a hairstylist. This will allow you to have more consistency over the look of the actress or the model. Plus, with combining similar departments, you can easily offer your services at a higher rate, with the selling point of helping the production to be more seamless. Cinematography and editing. You'll know how to shoot footage that's easy to cut together during post-production. Producer and screenwriter. You'll have a stronger logistical grasp of storytelling from script to screen. Sound design and music composition. You can create a cohesive audio landscape for your film. Production design and costume design. These skills go hand in hand to craft visually compelling worlds. Camera operator, gaffer, and grip. Whilst these roles have different principles and operations, you'd still be doing yourself a huge favor with knowledge and experience in each area if you are in these departments. Being skilled in multiple departments helps you to collaborate more efficiently, earn more, and ultimately helps you to make better films. But remember, don't spread yourself too thin.
Later sometimes becomes never, so now is the right time. As you may or may not have seen, on our YouTube channel, you'll notice that I tend to put myself out there when it comes to acting. With that said, my first tip, create your own work. Now, that is easier said than done. Now, the first step to achieving this is build a team. That is the first obstacle to overcome. Building a team isn't easy, as you want to find people that not only share the same passion as you, but understand how serious the work needs to be taken. Anybody can treat acting as a hobby and do it every now and then, but the ones who want to bring food to the table by doing it need a stronger backbone. I was fortunate enough to meet my team in high school, but if I wasn't so fortunate, I'll be attending networking events and meeting people from various avenues. Social media is another way, but it's not as effective as face-to-face. Now, let me make myself clear. I'm not ruling out social media. In fact, we've collaborated with many actors through it. But this links back to my first tip about creating your own work. By creating your own work and releasing it, you're going to be attracting people that, share a similar in terms of genre. They may be into horror films, or they may be dramatic actors, or they may be into the old school gangster films. And by putting your work out there, you can establish your style and therefore attract people that really you want to work with. Now, once you've got your Avengers assembled, you're going to want to invest in some equipment. Now, do not overspend like I did. You don't need 8K cameras and the best lenses in the market. At the same time, you gotta find that middle ground, okay? You wanna make sure that the content you put out there is watchable. The reason I say this because here at MTN Films, we've had many people want to collaborate with us because they've appreciated the quality. So yeah, do not splash your money, protect your money, but don't be cheap. Find that middle ground. I personally recommend the Blackmagic Pocket 4K camera. Now, once you've got all your equipment, which I think is going to cost you under 2K, but that's a topic for another time. In fact, comment below, guys, if you want us to educate you on how to build the best budget for your equipment list. Now, that's out of the way. You want to focus on the basics. The basic depends on the size of your team. That could be, if you have quite a big team, then you want to start looking at doing a short film. If not, then a 5-minute skit. Keep it simple, that's fine. Whatever it may be, get yourself on camera.
If you want frequency, don't make a web series or a feature film that will be a financial burden. Just keep it short and consistent. If you have the money to create longer content, then by all means, go ahead. But acting jobs are rare and don't always pay well, so you want to protect your money. Don't splash it out on locations and props. Remember, it may be a dream, and it's great to sacrifice money for a dream, but please be careful and treat it like a business. Only pay for what you can afford to lose.
Tip 2. Next is to release, and of course, release. And release publicly as much as you can. Creating content and waiting for the perfect time to release as it gathers dust is just shooting down your chances every second. We've made that mistake far too many times. Now is the time to post. It's crucial for getting valuable feedback, building a community which will allow for collaborations, and proving you are confident about your work, which is important to new clients. Capturing content is as easy as ever, whether it's music, video, or pictures. And there are many free editing softwares out there, like CapCut and DaVinci Resolve. So what's your excuse? If you're interested in us doing a deep dive into how to create content for each department, comment below.
Tip 2. Do not rely on acting agents. The harsh truth is, they have so many clients to find work for, so you're just another number on their long list. So whether you're looking for an agent or have one and are waiting for an audition, the rule remains the same. Create your own work and do not put all your trust into your agent to help you land an audition. You are more than capable of contacting casting directors and producers yourself. Open the conversations with the ones up top. As long as you have some work behind you, you'll be fine.
Tip 3. Make yourself visible. This relates to my first tip about creating your own work. Now, what good is creating all that content, all those short films, all those skits, if you don't have anywhere to put it? Doesn't make sense, does it? This is where IMDb Pro and building your own website comes in. I personally use Squarespace as I find it quite easy to use. On there, I have my model photos, show reels, trailers, and all the films that I make with MTN Films. Now think about it. The person that I'm sending it to is one click away from my creative world. A website is a must. It's professional, and it tells agents and producers that you are ready for business. IMDb Pro does the same, okay? But the biggest advantage of IMDb Pro is that you're able to obtain emails and numbers of industry professionals. Think about it. What's stopping you from opening up a conversation with a casting director? Make yourself visible, please.
Tip 3, and for my final point, utilize creative AI softwares. They're essential for filmmakers who want to stay ahead of the curve. Learning to use these programs effectively is going to be vital in this industry. AI can handle the tedious, time-consuming tasks that usually slow down the creative process. Things like generating storyboards, automating color grading, and organizing production schedules. This means you can spend more time on your creative vision. With that being said, let's be clear. AI is a tool, not a replacement. Your creativity, your perspective, and your human touch is irreplaceable. It's up to you to maintain the boundary between human creativity and AI creativity. Here's a few basic platforms to use as tools to enhance your craft in various departments. Runway ML, AI-generated visual videos, great for idea generation and mood scenes. Ava, compose custom soundtracks for films. Deep Motion, create realistic motion capture animations. Midjourney, image creation, great for storyboarding. Canva AI, great for poster design and promotional material. ChatGPT, brainstorming and narrative creation. Invest time in learning these skills and discover how they can elevate your filmmaking in 2025.
Do not let it get to your head. Becoming a successful actor isn't easy, I assure you. It requires a lot of work from you alone, but you won't be able to enjoy the process if you keep worrying every second about getting recognised. Understand that acting and filmmaking in general is for those individuals who are in it for the long run. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Do not spend your time thinking about the failures and what other people think. Find other passions to distract the feeling of disappointment. To avoid disappointment, don't have high expectations.
Now that you've heard the opinions and top tips of industry professionals, what's stopping you from taking action? Guys, like and subscribe. We've got so many videos coming this year and we're going to teach you everything that we know, right? Thank you for watching, and yeah, look, just get it done. You should be taking action right now.